All right, there we go. We're a go. You ready to take off, my friends? Huh? We've had a long Mercury in retrograde. I don't know. I think it's coming to an end. So it really ties together with this new moon, which is supposed to be quite powerful. And what the new moon represents, and and what could be quite a takeoff for all of us this morning is that it's giving us momentum, my dears. That's what they say. That's what they say. Now, you don't have to believe what they say, but if it makes you feel good, which was our topic yesterday, then why not? Why not? The new moon portal's giving us momentum, and it's awakening energy that has been stagnant. So, so anyway, let me give you this quote from Frederick Nietzsche. I think that's how you pronounce his name. This puts us in the umbrella of what we're talking about. And those who were seen dancing, he says, and those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. How's that? Huh? Yeah. So this morning, as we take off on another momentous time together, we're going to realize that we are really awakening souls. We're awakening souls. And so we can take advantage completely of this new moon and its momentum. It's an energy that is no longer stagnant. And there is mental space for you now, my dears. You're not stuck on a certain thought or a certain idea. There's mental space, a whole bunch of space for you to have, to be aware today of the music that you can't hear. Maybe we can hear the music today. Maybe we can hear the soul talking to our heart today. Things like that, right? And there is a direction that maybe we've been a little confused by this Mercury in retrograde, who knows? But whatever direction that you've been on, there is clarity now, no more confusion, that there is absolute clarity in the path that you're choosing, in the choices that you are making. This is all in this new moon. And these are the unseen things, that we don't hear. We don't hear the music. We don't see the magic. We don't feel the presence and all those things that we seemingly don't have in our daily lives as much as we want. Maybe we need to want it more. But today is that day where we can, yeah, I guess someone had their sound on. But anyway, this is the day that we can, see in between and understand in between the words. All right. So the ground, this is another part of the new moon. The ground under you is finally lifting. So you're going to be lifted today, not because of your own efforts, but because it is that divine, unseen, music of the spheres that is giving you the momentum to lift up today. So the ground under you is finally lifting and you're not being dragged anymore. You're rising. How's that? All regarding the new moon. So can you close your eyes and let yourself disappear from all that you think you don't know so that you can appear to that which is the pure knowing, the pure witnessing, the pure joy, let's say, the pure joy of your awareness right now. And this idea that I'm going to present to you, that we are awakened souls or awakening souls. All right. Would you agree with that? Would you be able to buy into that you are an awakening soul, my dears? It's important because everything under the sun and under the moon and underneath that which can't be seen or felt without a keen a very keen awareness and a willingness and a wanting to know the magic of today, the magic of your life, those things that are just have the mojo now. Momentum is everything, my dears. It's everything. So let's keep it going. I know we will. And I so am grateful for all of you, Tara, Narayan, Lynn, Lisa and Jim, Cami, Betsy. So incredibly grateful for you because here's who we are as awakened souls or awakening souls. All right. But first, let yourself just get drenched in the download of your divinity, of all those magical things that we don't understand, we don't see, we don't experience, all drenching you now with awareness. It's your day of days, is what I'm saying. This is the moment of moment. As Yogananda says, become a master of the moments of your life, of the breaths of your life, a master of the breaths. This inhale is life. This exhale is complete surrender to the source of life. This inhale is life. This exhale is surrender to the source of life. Inhale, life. Exhale, unity with source, the magic, the unseen, invisible, intangible, magnificence of pure joy, of unconditional love, of peace eternal, and of understanding that surpasses all the other bits of so called knowledge that you might think you have. The true knowingness, the intuition of knowing. Because what might have seemed insane about you, you just haven't heard the music that was guiding you, that was even bringing you to a little samadhi, so to speak, but you didn't know it. Inhale breath, life. Exhale breath, new beginning, a new awareness. So, as our Sufi mystic friend Hafiz or Hafiz, however you want to pronounce it, has said once, but I'll sing it to you because I love the quote so much that I made a little melody of it. I'm just a hole in a flute, that's all I am. I'm just a hole in a flute, that's all I am. That the breath of Christ moves through, oh yes, it does. That the breath of Christ moves through, oh yes, it does. So listen, listen, listen to this music. Listen to this music of my soul. So listen, listen, listen to this music of my soul. I'm just a hole in a flute. That's all I am. I'm just a hole in a flute. That's all I am. Oh, yes, I am. That the breath of Christ moves through. Oh, yes, it does. That the breath of Christ moves through. Oh, yes, it does. So listen, listen, listen to this music. Listen to this music of my soul. Listen, listen, listen to this music. Listen to this music of my soul. That fits today. That fits like a golden glove of God presence today. As we listen to this music of our souls. So here we are, my brother and my sister. Here we are all together. Here we are again in the peace and silence of our soul music and our awakening souls. Here we are all together as we sing our song, the music of our souls, as we sing and hear the music of our souls so happily. Here we are all together as we sing our song so happily. And here's why, as awakened souls, my dears. First and foremost, awakened souls, they don't need, they don't need each other. They're not needy. They're not expecting someone else to fill the void. They are already complete. My dears, thank you for taking that truth in this morning, that you are complete. Magnificent, actually. More beautiful than beauty. More aligned than out of sorts. Aligned with the divine. You've already, my dears, we have already discovered the wholeness that we're seeking. We've already discovered that the wholeness that we have been seeking has never been outside of ourselves. We've discovered that we are the Christ consciousness, that we are sons and daughters of God. And along with that, we know that we are not limited beings who need to be completed by another, but we do believe that we are the universe itself, that we are everyone simultaneously in the oneness of the Christ, Christos, infinite spirit consciousness. So we, as the universe, are experiencing life from that angle. We, as everyone, our brother, our sister, our world family, we're all together singing our soul song so happily. So when a group like ours, Soul Tribe, come together like this, my dears, that's the magic. That's the music. Can you hear it? Can you feel it? So when a group like ours comes together, my dears, we're coming together because we want to, because there's something in our heart that's persuading us. There's something in our soul that's guiding us. There's something that is way beyond what we think we know, that's hidden, ready to bestow on you and me. It's wonder. It's awe and wonder. And this simple distinction changes absolutely everything. That we're here not because we're broken, not because of a sense of duty, none of those reasons. We're here because we want to, my dears. And this transforms our relationship from person to soul, to pure motive, to an amazing momentum, to an amazing connection. Because our entire relationship as we come together as divine beings like this is transformed every time. Our relationship is growing. Our understanding is becoming more tangible. With every inhale breath of life and every exhale breath of complete surrender to the source. And again, this simple distinction, my dears, that sets us apart from the crazy, chaotic, up and down world is that this relationship, this soul relationship, this heart connected relationships that we have on this in this soul tribe is a choice. It's a choice that is that unheard music starting to play its soul song to us because we make this choice, because we want to make this choice. And when it's based on choice, like we have, my dears, when a relationship between hearts and souls is built on this choice point, rather than desperation, we choose preference instead of compensation. We choose celebration. It's like we come here for the pure love of it, the pure love of it. So this is from a Sufi, a famous Sufi mystic, and says, when you sit in silence, when you sit in stillness and awareness, breathe gently and let your thoughts sink into the depths of your hidden music. So you could intuitively, intuitively start to pick up the beat, the rhythm, the sounds of your own soul's music. And these ideas and intuitions and flashes of understanding and spiritual feelings all are traveling on waves of this inhale breath of life and this exhale breath of surrender to source. Traveling on the waves of breath, my dears. We are soul travelers traveling on the waves of our breath awareness. Wow, where the music resides. In our awareness, the breath resides. The waves after wave of breath is crashing on the shores of our heart. The mystic goes on to say, this is energy. This is your soul. This is energy. This is your soul. This is the quiet friendship between your inside and the vast universe. The quiet friendship between your soul and the vast universe. Sometimes a person says, I cannot concentrate during my meditation. The Sufi replies, then concentrate on why you cannot concentrate. And the person laughs because the one line already begins the concentration. So, my dears, the path to entering the inner world of the universe is not found in books or in libraries or found in Google. It is hidden in a very simple place. The path to entering the inner world of the universe is hidden in a very simple place. Your breath. Your breath, my dears. And your choices, my dears. And you're wanting it more than anything in the three worlds. So when you learn about the movement of breath, when your mind becomes calm, when attention gathers, suddenly your heart becomes like a little window. Your heart becomes like a little window opening into the big universe, my dears. Really? When your heart becomes like a little window opening to the big universe, this is where the soul shines. This is where energy whispers. This is where Allah sends light. So may Allah, may Source, my dears, make our breasts blessed. Our antennas of picking up the music of our souls. Make that antenna of hearing the music of our soul. Make those antennas sharp, like a best Wi-Fi system you could ever have. And our hearts soft. May Allah make our breaths blessed our antennas sharp, and our hearts soft, and our soul awake, awake. So you're carried by momentum today, my dears. You have a clear path, a clear path. Everything is shifting, as you know. And if I were you, and I am, I would go with the flow. As we learned yesterday, follow the feel good, my dears. Follow anything from this stream this morning. May not have had any influence on what your intuition has maybe brought to the surface for you this morning. But it became a glimmer for you. So follow that today, as I will. And we'll all come together as we sing our songs so happily. As a soul tribe, because we chose it. We choose it. We want it. We love, we care, and we share. And that is that. And so it is. May your day drench you in what is the uppermost, most beautiful awareness and experience of your music, my dears, that you have ever heard. I'm so happy for all of us. I hope. Okay, Betsy. Yeah, you're even more powered up now, aren't you? There you are in good old Mother Nature. I love that. Look at that little path. Look at that little path leading to everywhere, beautiful. And you too, Tara. I know that your momentum is growing leaps and bounds. That's that rainbow. She's got a rainbow in that picture. Wow. This is what we're saying. See, we got to understand that what we don't see and what we don't hear, we don't understand is the most beautiful. When we just can open ourselves up to that possibility, you say. And this tribe brings us that possibility because we're listening to the music of each other's souls. Yeah, perfect, complete, wholeness at its finest. All right, my dears, enjoy the rest of this day. I know you will. All right. And I will too. Tara, you're good to go. You're good to go. Nice. Awesome. Nice. I think I have my, yeah. All right. Let's go. Make sure you have the right set of glasses on, which I know you do, because you have that intuitive sight. Your eyes are looking out and they not seeing the the material so much as the immaterial. And that is giving you such sight divine, says Krishna in the Gita. And so we love, right? We love, we care, and we spread the light. We share the light. Every little time you smile inside yourself, you are sharing the light, my dears. Every time you feel better, or you feel, even a tip of the scale, let's say, and you come back and you just are different. You're just different. You've transformed Johnny on the spot. Every time you are just sending and sharing such beautiful consciousness and frequency and vibration to the world. So that's that. All right. Keep it up. Keep on keeping on, my dears. Thank you for all of this. Makes my day for sure. and my doodles day for sure. All right. What's love? Namaste. Mwah. Blessings, my dears. What a happy day for us. Narayan Ji. Yeah. We can't get enough. We can't get enough of being awakened souls together that don't need each other. We're not needy. We don't have any, ulterior motives. That's so beautiful. That's a game changer, my dears, as we learned about this morning. All right. Aho. Namaste.